What's up, everybody? Istari here. Welcome back to the cast of Rise of the Witch King, patch 2.2 version 6. Today we have a 2v2 on Buckland. So we'll have a look at the game. Hopefully it's a good one. Should be. It's got decent players in it, I believe. We have first player Muadd as the Dwarves in the top right. And his ally for this matchup is MightyMeg, which is Magrim, as Isengard in the top left. The opposing team, we have Istari as Mordor in the bottom left. In the bottom right, his ally is also Mordor, Turgon. So we got double Mordor versus an Isengard and a dwarf. Cool. Alright, Muadd is going for a couple mine shafts, of course. He's going for his Hall of Warriors, I'd imagine. He's putting it right there. Looks like one of the Mordor teams is spying on the enemy, which never hurts. And we have a three furnace start for Magrim. He's just going for an Uruk pit there. And he does see the Uruk pit. He's going for an Uruk pit start against Mordor. That could pay off, but it also could not pay off at the same time. Looks like they're scouting as well. He's using the Creebine. And it does look like Istari is going to go for Haradrim Lancers as his starting units. As to where Turgon is going to go Orc Spam on his side. Magrim beaconing, showing there is a level 2 Haradrim Palace coming. He's going to see the cav coming in, no doubt. And unfortunately, Magrim's starting crossbows, which probably won't end well. Oh. Okay. Well, I guess they're already building, right? As long as he gets a battalion of pikes out, he should be okay. He's also getting lumber mills. Very quick lumber mills. Which is not a bad thing as Isengard, I think. In my opinion. Or any evil faction, really. I think quick lumber mill is pretty good. At least in this current moment in time. Nobody has claimed the outposts as yet. Looks like Turgon is going to fix that by sending a new horde of orcs to do so. Or attempt to do so. There they go. And out come the Haradrim Lancers for Istari. Looks like they were thinking the same thing, but their ally is already there. Alright, so Magrim, of course, going to keep his crossbows next to his fort because he knows there's cav out there. He's getting some pikes. That way he can utilize those crossbows. Otherwise, they're going to be fairly useless against the Haradrim Lancers. But it looks like the Haradrim Lancers are being sent over to harass Muadd. As Muadd is on his way down south with a battalion of pikes and guardians. So they'll do what they can. I like how they call them guardians. Call them pikes, even though they have a special name as well. Phalanxes, of course. Instead of calling them swordsmen and pikemen. They got cool names, because they're dwarves. Why wouldn't they? Alright, so we got the orcs coming out for Turgon over here, going to go up against Magrim on this side. Magrim pulling back, which is wise. He doesn't have enough men to fend that off, really. Especially with the orc archers there. It looks like Magrim is going to go for Wildmen. Potentially Axors, or maybe just regular Wildmen, we'll see. Axors could do well, though. Wildmen also could do well, just to fill out his ranks against the orcs. And there is the eye buffing the army of Turgon so he can defend against this. He's probably going to lose this. Yep, he loses one mine, or not mine, slaughterhouse. I don't foresee his army doing any more damage though. Mods, that is, of course. And the Haradrim Lancers are still running amok, running around, harassing the enemy as they go. Istari now has ground troops as well. Got Easterlings, he's got orcs, he's got orc archers. Oh, nice. The cav managed to get a nice run through on some archers there. Although they did lose momentum by the time getting the second ones. Oh, but he got a nice flank on those ones. Killing most of the battalion. Very nice indeed. Good cav play from Istari. Very nice. It's doing work. Although they are about to die. They're not the best cav in the world, let's be honest. But they do the job. Once they start taking damage, they die fairly quick. Alright, looks like Muadd is going for the middle. He's taking the outpost down at least. Now these guys are just kind of standing there getting shot. And here comes the battle wagon. That's going to turn the tide, I think, for Muadd over here. But the Haradrim Lancers can be sent against this battle wagon and take it out. I think that actually might be what we see here. Ooh, Istari went for a charge there. Actually killed a very good amount of dwarves by doing a flank attack. In case you weren't aware, hitting the enemy from the back, from the flank, does a significant amount more damage. I'm not sure exactly how much, of course, but you basically can one-shot most battalions by hitting them from the back with some cav. It's just a feature of the game. It's good to utilize it if you can. With your cav, at least. If you're not the host, it can be a lot trickier, of course, to micro your cav into that kind of scenario. And there they go. Oh, Istari stopping these units just in time before running over some phalanxes. While trying to lure him in with his battle wagon. Using the oil barrel there to scare off some orcs. Very nice. Because no one wants to stand in fire. Or you end up like this guy. And that guy. And that guy. Not a good state. Alright, Magrim has got himself Wildman now. Very good. He's got Wildman and crossbows. Standard Urukai. Not formation. What's the word I'm looking for? I can't remember. You know the word I'm looking for. Grouping? It's gonna bother me now that I can't think of that word. Whatever. Anyway. He is fending off the forces of Istari here. While Istari tries to push into Muadd's lands. Muadd has a nice little setup here as well. Magrim utilizing the fact his ally doesn't have lumber mills, putting lumber mills in his ally's base as well. Which is also good. It looks like Muadd is going for an attack. His Guardians and his battle wagon down there. We do have black orcs out here for Turgon, as well as archers and easterlings and orcs. He's got a nice setup, and he's also getting some drummer trolls, which will be very useful indeed. It looks like Istari's going for a level 3 Haradrim Palace, so he can get himself some Haradrim archers. Yeah. Or fire heroes, I guess you could go for. Pro tip, if you can't get a beacon to go away, you switch players, it'll actually erase it. So that's useful. That's what I was doing there. Noticing my thing was flashing like crazy. Looks like Muadd is taking a bit of damage here. Nothing too serious. But not yet, at least. If he loses this mine, it's going to be pretty annoying, I'd imagine. That's exactly what Istari is going for. Meanwhile, it looks like Magrim is pushing in on the forces of Turgon. Turgon sends his drummer troll to the front to kick some ass. It won't do much damage. Almost none, in fact, as you see there. They're much better against unarmored kind of things like archers there, as you see there. Almost one-shotting him, in fact. I wonder if you put him on aggressive, would he one-shot these? I don't know. Sometimes drummer trolls can be used offensively to a great extent like that. Sometimes it's better just to put them hold ground stance, stand by your archers, and just stand there. I think in that scenario, that was a good call. Because he got them out of position, knocked them back. We have a forward mine in the ally, or from the ally of Magrim, Muadd, in the base of Magrim, which is good, so he can help his ally quickly, and as he's doing so, pushing front in this front here. The nice chunk of dwarves. Although the southern team has a very sizable force in the field right now. A lot of it's orcs, to be fair, but, you know, a lot of orcs is still scary, believe it or not. Oh boy. He's also got Haradrim Archer support. And Cav as well. Although the Cav, a lot less in number now than they were before. Oops, didn't mean to click on that. We do have a Sharku out as well for Magrim. He's up to level 3. Tame the Beast will be completely useless in this matchup, as it is in most matchups. Which is why I'm all in favor of that ability being revamped, because it's very crap, let's be honest. But it looks like the forces of Istari have starting to melt away, at least. Especially that battle wagon kicking ass over there. And now it looks like Turgon is pushing out with his big old horde of orcs, led by the drummer troll. Istari has his forces as well. He's falling back to regroup with the army. Imagine if someone had barrage right now. Somebody would be crying. That would be the southern team, of course, because that would be a devastating barrage. Or watcher, I guess. Watcher or barrage would be good. I doubt anyone's anywhere near that. Istari has 3-5 power points, and he's got 5 power points of his own. 440, 450. Muadd, the Dwarven player here, has Rally Call, Rebuild, 7 power points, 360, 450. Turgon, the bottom right player, Mordor, has 5 Sauron, War Chant, 6 power points, 322, 625. So he's doing best in the economy front, if you don't add in lumber mills, of course. And Magrim has himself all 5 power points, with 4 power points remaining, 258, 450. But of course he has lumber mills to supplement his income a bit. A lot, in fact. Lumber mills are quite strong. So definitely utilize those lumber mills, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, the battle wagons and the army of Magrim, I think they should be able to clean this up just fine. Well, looks like Sharku's running amok. Up to level 4 now. And Istari's going for lumber mill there. He's got lumber mill here as well, here as well. He's definitely utilizing the trees as he should be. Turgon, on the other hand, is not utilizing lumber mills. And I think he should. He'd definitely be getting a lot more money than he is. Turgon does have the outpost. At least he had the outpost. I was gonna say, at least he get the money there, but no, he's lost that as well. And now Magrim is pushing out his force, crossbows and pikes, some axors in there as well, and wildmen. And the battle wagons of Muadd is also there. Dwarves being brought out to fights. Some guardians. There's a very large Mordor army coming from the right side, as well as the left side, it looks like. So we'll be fighting that off in no time, I have no doubt. But at least Isengard has a good force of troops, so it should be alright. Magrim, though, not Magrim, Muadd doesn't have a whole lot other than the battle wagons, it's gotta be said. Battle wagons are doing work, though. Give them that. There they are. He's going for Men of Dale. Men of Dale and phalanxes. Good combo there. That'll be useful. And there is a summon Men of Dale as well. Very nice. And they are in range of this tower as well, so they do get the leadership. And that will make Mordor turn around and rethink their idea. But let's see what's going on in here. Istari's forces looks like they're cleaning up the remnants of the forces of Magrim here. Level 5 Axors, very nice. Too bad they're gonna die. Ooh. No? Okay. There you go. I mean, the orcs tank the damage while the Haradrim archers pick up the kills, very nice. And here goes the attack. Oh boy. There we go, both forces facing off. The eye watching over all. Battle wagon has the ring. Look at that. The ring could be utilized in a game like this. It is possible. If one player was to claim it. Can you put the ring in your fort with a battle wagon? Surely you can. Of course you can. Right? I don't know. I wouldn't see why not. But yeah, it looks like the forces of the north are pushing back the forces of the south fairly well, especially with this amount of battle wagon support. And now they are free to push again. Oh, Lurch is out in the field. Needs to be a little bit careful though. We got a Mouth of Sauron for Istari. He's just out as well. Very cool. Once Lurch levels up, of course, he's going to be a real annoyance for any enemy heroes, as to be expected. We're going to be beaconing this barricade expansion. Well, summon rather. It's not an expansion. Just going to try and break that down. That just shows how strong barricades really are. Look how much shit is fucking attacking it. Although, to be fair, most of it is crossbows. Without fire arrows, they're not going to do much structural damage. But it is absorbing a nice amount of damage while the army of Istari goes in to do some damage. And it still stands as well. The more destroyed the barricade is, the less damage it'll do, though. As you see, it only has 2 archers on top now instead of 3. So that's obviously not the best. Also, if it's in range of your fortress that has fire arrow upgrade, it will have fire arrows on it as well. So that's something to keep in mind if you ever summon a barricade around. But they're just overall pretty good. Sharku's up to level 6. Once he gets to level 7, he gets Man-Eater, which is pretty good, actually. I don't know if a lot of players realize how good this is actually. It's 50% damage, 100% armor to Sharku when he kills the target and restores his health. That's pretty big. I mean, Sharku isn't much of a threat, but, I mean, that's a pretty good buff. We do have attack trolls out for Turgon. It is Turgon, right? Shit. Yeah, Turgon. Okay. I thought so. Oh, he's in a position to do a good amount of damage here to Muadd's base. Although I don't know if his attack troll should be taking all the damage from the fortress and the Men of Dale. But he will at least get the mineshaft. It looks like the forces are starting to melt away from the flank attack of Muadd, attacking from both sides. He now has a King Brand, rather. I still almost always call him Prince Brand. That's what happens when you change something you're very used to. Just calling him Prince Brand for years. And then all of a sudden he's a king. I'm okay with the fact he's a king, don't get me wrong. I think it's more accurate. He's supposed to be a king, but it's confusing sometimes when you're used to him being a prince. Alright, so Magrim is pushing in. Istari is going to fall back with his troops and regroup. He does have a level 3 Harajin Pass. Does he have fire arrows yet? No, he doesn't. I think that would be quite beneficial to him if he got fire arrows. He's got a catapult expansion with a... excuse me. Well, with a catapult on it. As you would expect. He's also got a regular catapult. Oh, there's the siege works. An interesting placement for your siege works. Kind of defends his lumber mills, though, which is kind of good. Siege works have a decent amount of health. Sauron being sent to attack Sharku. Sharku, of course, good counter to catapults at least. Decent counter to catapults at least. He doesn't do a ton of damage, but give him a bit of time. Was that 4 hits to kill a catapult? Better than not having anything. He's just about level 7 as well. Ooh, the ring has been taken by Turgon. Interesting. The battle wagons must have fallen. He's trying desperately to get that builder. Fortunately for him, the builder has built a wall hub. Oh, but he got a nice surround on it. Got it broken down before he got too far. He's really trying to get that builder. Nice builder micro of Muadd. Really saving his bacon. Oh, got Thmog's out in the field as well. There he goes. His ultimate form. Tomato paste. Everyone loves it. But he will be running away with that. And the ring will be reclaimed by the Men of Dale. And of course, as we all noticed, I'm sure, that nice blue glow of the dwarves having dwarven riches. Which, in case you don't know, for some reason, is 25% resources from my thefts. 15 is the marketplace from the Men of the West. Ooh, that's unfortunate. The Fiddle Beast killed off King Brand and the Men of Dale. Mouth Sauron falls there as well. This engagement seems to be favoring the northern team, it looks like. What do we have over here? Oh boy. Attack trolls being focused down by the Men of Dale. Definitely a good call there. Trying to get the trolls out in general is a good call. Even getting the drummer troll would be good. And then all the rest would be a lot easier to kill off, but of course you just want to be careful with his Men of Dale. Some of these, a lot of these are summoned though. I think these are summoned, so really only these ones he wants to keep safe. The rest of them, it's not so big of a deal. Muadd placing 1,000,000 beacons for some reason. Oh, Gothmog's dead. Unfortunate turn of events for him. And there's King Dane coming out of the mines there to help lead his people to glory. Meanwhile, over on this side, Magrim is starting to push in. Oh, we got catapults with the firing skulls, causing fear into Magrim's army. I temporarily retreat. Fear, come back. Ooh, these crossbows are a bit too close to the troll. That's unfortunate. It's definitely helping that Istari has catapult support. Even one shot does a pretty significant amount of damage to the enemy archer lines. Although he is hitting a little bit of his own troops. Another 5,000,000 beacons being placed by Muadd, showing he may need some help. Alright, there's some help. Watcher being thrown down on the army of Turgon, absolutely destroying it. Oof, that's rough. That will of course force Turgon to fall back and regroup. It does give some breathing time for Muadd. His brand is up to level 7. He does now have the Beast Slayer arrow. Causes extra damage to flying enemies and severe damage to monsters. Very good against Mordor in general, as they have flying enemies. Lots of beasts. There's Black Riders out for Turgon as well. Very nice. If both Southern players got Black Riders, I think they'd be in a good spot, actually. Black Riders are very strong units. So having 2 of them would be pretty good. Of course, you still want to be a little bit careful with them. They do die. They're not invincible by any means. They're just a very strong cav unit. Good for harassing, good for killing heroes, good for trampling archer lines. Not good for fighting pikemen, as expected. Little Sharku now. It's level 7. Ooh, there goes the worm. Did a little bit of damage. We're swinging wildly and actually doing a pretty good amount of damage while doing it. It seems. Alright, Muadd is pushing out now. He is up against catapult fire though. Although there's a very little amount of anything for Turgon other than the Haradrim Archers and catapult. He does have the Black Riders though. He is losing them quite quickly though to the Men of Dale and Brand. I think he's going to lose them completely here. No, maybe not. Oh, he stopped rocking. Should definitely keep running. Oh boy. They are not quite level 2 though, so they won't regenerate until hitting level 2. So he does actually have to either throw them in their death or somehow go kill a farm or something. Get them level 2 so they can start regenerating. Because there's no hearths or wells or anything of that nature for the evil teams, as we all know. So that's the only way he's going to get those healed. Where did he send them? Oh, looks like he came back and they died. Turgon's now utilizing mountain trolls. I don't know if it's going to do much good though, to be honest. They probably do very little damage. That rock actually killed like 2 or 3 dwarves. This wasn't the worst thing ever, but still. I think the Men of Dale are just doing a number on the army of Turgon. From this side though, I feel like both teams are doing pretty well, Istari and Megrim. There we go, both players overriding each other's Tainted Lands. Looks like Megrim got the final say in the Tainted Land War. So he'll get the buff for the area. I think. Yeah. These guys were buffed for a second, I was wondering why. Istari is in a good spot though to keep putting out stuff. He's also got the Gorgoth Spire Fireball. And that, of course, could decimate an entire army of Megrims. I mixed Muadd and Megrim's name to one. That's too much swag for one name. Mogrim. Lurtz is going carnage. Smothering himself in Heinz ketchup. As they always like to do. And now he's going to run rampant. Excuse me. Destroying catapults. And archers. Oh, there's the Gorgoth Spire. Oh, devastating. It's a thing of beauty. And that will send Megrim packing. Temporarily, at least. And we got something over here as well. Oh, shit. We're starting to get into level 25 point power territory. Level 25 point power. Just 25 power points. And indeed, it's all kicking off at once, it looks like. Istari has a Balrog. Muadd has himself a Citadel? Ah, he had Gorgoth Spire as well. Interesting, both players went for Gorgoth Spire. Not a bad idea by any means. Now they're going to have to get Muadd out of here with his fortress. Balrog, of course, is going to do a lot of damage as he always does. Well, not always. Some players just stick him on the fort and just wail away at it for no reason. Which is not the way you want to use Balrog, of course. This is how you want to use Balrog. Take out as many buildings as possible after the initial army summon, or summoning of the guy under an army. Because that'll kill an army as well. Because he's basically a watcher when he comes up, combined with this demon that'll just destroy your base. Ooh, he's trying to kill Lurtz. Fortunately, he did not succeed. He can at least shut down the upgrades if he wants to. That'd be pretty good. There's the Fire Breath. And we'll take out the work bits. We'll take out this farm. Ooh, Saruman's over here just chilling. I didn't even know he was out. And hopefully, for Saruman's sake, Istari doesn't notice either. And down he goes. Back into the depths with G came. Doing a shit ton of damage. Ooh. Gothmog trying to burst down, glowing. Epic battle of the ages. Yeah, he got him. He's gonna get Brand as well, I think. Grim Muadd noticing Brand is in trouble. One more swing. Oh, he's gonna get him when he goes to the mine. Yes. Very nice. I don't know why I'm cheering. Yes! Gothmog, you've done it! But, I don't know. Sometimes it's good to see the brain get cut down for no reason whatsoever. You know? Maybe you don't. That's fine. Whatever. He definitely wants to get this Citadel out of here, though. Fortunately, he does have catapults. King Dane is going to try and get out of there. Well, the Citadel is down. It did its duty. The ring is now dropped again. Let's have a look at the economies of each player here. Sounds like we've got Dragon. There he is. Men of Dale, it's his time. So it looks like everybody has a 25 point power. Tier 4 power. We have Rain of Fire for Turgon. He hasn't quite used it yet, so we'll see where that goes down. I was looking at economies, wasn't I? Muadd sitting on 1k. Started sitting at 500. 2,500, 3,000-ish from Grim. Ooh, we got Rain of Fire going down somewhere. There it is. Oh, missed it. Damn. But no one's anywhere near being able to have a Galadriel or Sauron, I think. Well, There's a single black orc with a ring. Interesting. Down he goes. Oh, there's the Undermine. Very good. Instantly destroying catapults and almost killing every one of those Haradrim archers. So that's very, very good Undermine. That was King Dane's Mighty Rage, I believe. Indeed it was. A good power to utilize when you can. Holy shit. You gotta love late game. Late game is so good. There's always so much interesting stuff going on in late game. It becomes a lot less about strategy, though, and more about who's got a big power to use, but still. It's fun to watch, at least. And then you see all the cool units and stuff come out as well. You obviously wouldn't see in the first 5 to 10 minutes. Then just the worm. A lot of damage is being done, though. I feel like Turgon's making some ground, but he doesn't have enough troops. Muadd still has a fairly sizable force, so I don't think Muadd's in any trouble whatsoever. Grim has a small force. He's also got the Wizard's Tower, the Lightning Strike. Ooh, a little friendly fire there. Gotta be a little careful of that. Oh, Saruman. Oh my goodness. Saruman is level 3. There is the Watcher from Grim. Of course, the only player that has Watcher in this game. There's still a few catapults out and about. Looks like Sharku's on the case, though. The Black Riders are doing work. Killing a lot of guys. Oh no, Saruman against Black Riders. That's not going to end well for Saruman. Oh no, he has failed. Darkness has also been cast on the field from the southern team. They're all glowing, as we see. So they're getting the buff. Black Riders, though, like I said, very good for countering heroes, especially the squishy ones like Legolas and wizards like Gandalf and Saruman. So that's very, very useful. You gotta love in the dark time how all the things glow. There's Fuel the Fires, of course, for Muadd taking effect as well. But it just makes the map look pretty cool with all the shiny little lights going on and their things and stuff. Ooh, shit. Again? Another Gorgoth Spire being fired. Sometimes it's hard to time where they're going to fire their stuff. So I will miss a few things here and there, of course. I'm only human. But I'm sure it destroyed something. At least I hope it destroyed something. He's going for an attack here. Let's go over here, see what's going on. Istari's trying to make a push on Magrim. Doesn't look like it's going too well. There's a lot of Warg Riders out for Magrim, actually. Which I feel in this spot is a pretty good idea. Because he's only got 1 battalion of pikes. Though he has lost a lot of the Warg Riders. But in certain situations, Warg Riders are quite good. In fact, you could lose your fort quite often, a lot of the times, to like a few upgraded battalions of Warg Riders. Using War Chant and Forged Blades and stuff on your fortress. I've seen it happen many times, something you have to be a little bit careful of. So always try and upgrade your forts if you can. Although that could be said about a lot of anything's really. A few battalions of Knights of Dol Amroth to do the same, I suppose. A few battalions of Zealots, etc., etc. Brand using his Slam Shot against those. Slam Shot's not particularly useful against Black Riders, but it does some damage, you know? It's more of an AoE kind of ability. I guess there's still an AoE battalion you can AoE, but it's much more effective on smaller, crappier units. Alright, Istari's going for an attack once again. Still nobody's like put the ring in their fortress. It's like when you're doing a game, no one utilizes the ring. But then again, sometimes the ring is like a I win button sometimes. You can deal with the ring hero. A lot of players can deal with it very easily. but can also win you the game pretty easily. So maybe you want to show your skill by beating them without the ring, and that's fair enough. Which a lot of players probably do, actually. But if that's the case, why turn it on? I have no idea. Istari's trying to make ground again. Magrim's forces are starting to melt a bit. To the overwhelming arrow fire and catapult fire of Istari. Although down in the south, on the bottom right, looks like Muadd is making progress. Looks like an arrow volley just managed to hit a lot of men of Dale. Very nice. We got to see the delayed reaction of that because that just has a delayed thing when you don't look at it right away. Which is fortunate for this scenario, I guess. King Dane is up to level 6. At level 8, of course, he can summon his Royal Guard, which is great. 3 battalions of fully upgraded level 5 dwarves. Oh, there's the mighty catapults. Very nice. Managed to take a level up. 2 orc pits, as well as a catapult with it. I feel like Turgon's losing a bit of ground here. Also, there's a catapult equipped onto the thing itself, attacking the farms and buildings and such. So definitely, if Muadd keeps the pressure up, he will be in a great spot. Although he does have to watch out for Istari going for the flank attack on him or something. Could be bad. Black Critters have the ring. How ironic. Now, if only they could find their master to give it to him. The downside of this is, I mean, he will see this coming. If he's paying attention, of course. Oh, he's sending him out alerts. That's definitely the right call. Look how good they are against heroes. Oh, down he goes. And they're level 2. They can get out of there. Start regenerating easily. Very nice. Although, I'm pretty sure Turgon should call for help here. That worm is not going to save him. It's going to do a good amount of damage to the army of Muadd, though. But not enough. You can also upgrade the fortress, the citadel, to have masterwork munitions. That's Forged Blades to all attached towers and fire damage to all attached catapults. We all know Dwarven catapults with fire are very effective, so it's never a bad thing, if you're in a good spot to do it at least. If you don't feel like it's going to stay alive for too long, probably not a good investment. I think in this scenario, though, probably would have been alright. Istari is sitting on darkness and just about barrage, I think. That's looks like it's a sliver diff. There it goes. Balrog's almost up as well. Speak of the devil. Ooh. There goes the rebuild. Very nice. Looks like Muadd is... Oh, King Brand's in trouble. He's nowhere near his other 25. Really firing everything they have in the citadel. If you can get the attack troll on it, that'll get it down. Definitely. The catapult support. There's the King Brand that was in trouble. We have Fires of Doom from Turgon ready to be used. So, of course, not going to throw it down on that, though. Oh, there it goes. Oh! Used it to help his ally over here. Very nice. I took a good amount of stuff out of Magrim's base. Magrim's base is looking quite diminished now. He's starting to be camped in a bit by Istari, who's in a very good spot to take him down, I think. Muadd not in a good spot to go help, though. Of course, he's dwarves. He's going to have to walk his ass over here very slowly. But he does have some power with him. Fortunately, his glowing is nowhere near 10. Shatterhammer would be huge. And this will get some breathing space for Turgon as well to break out of his base and start doing some damage. There goes the Undermine on the catapults. Very nice. The northern team does not... Oh, they do have rebuild, what am I saying? But he just used it on his citadel, though. So that won't be a thing currently. Oh dear. Where did that come from? It looked like a Fires of Doom. Must have been. There's a Balrog once again. Oh my god. Balrog entrance is always so good. Everything about Balrog is awesome. Even his entrance. And now he's here to bring the pain. This is undoubtedly Istari. I don't think Turgon has Balrog yet. As Turgon went down the other power tree. Although Istari has both powers, so I guess it doesn't matter. Istari's just getting more power points. Ooh, Lips almost died because of that fire whip. I think if they shut down the production buildings completely of Magrim, I think they'll have this game in the bag. And Balrog is in a good spot to do just that. Also shut down the economy as well. Isengard economy is strong unless they don't have an economy. So that's a thing. Magrim being wise and keeping his heroes away from the Balrog, as he is able to pretty much keep their ass. I mean, how else do you put it? None of them are particularly amazing heroes that'll just one-shot a Balrog or anything, as those don't really exist. Unless you have like Gimli's Slayer or something. It's just not being there against Balrog. Ah, he didn't manage to get his last fire breath off. He did do a pretty significant amount of damage. And if you look at the mini-map, it shows Istari has like a ring of defense and buildings around the middle there. He's also building production buildings in the center as well. This does highlight the problem with barricades, though, as they are very strong already. They're also very spammable because they don't go away. Barrage didn't get a whole lot, did it? It wasn't the worst, I guess, but not the best. Hell, there you go. There's another barricade. It's pretty crucial to keep control of a signal fire as well. Both Mordors are keeping control of the signal fires. And of course, that means they're going to have their big, fancy powers back. There's some Black Riders immediately ran into their death. Okay. Well done. Also, he meant to do that, but, well, hard to say, I suppose. There's Cloud Break. Paralyzing the enemy southern team in fear. Oh, I hear King Ding's Royal Guard. I love his Royal Guard summon sound. I always have. It's cool. Of course, using Mighty Rage right afterwards. Mighty Rage used to be a heal. Remember when Dwarves had 2 heals on King Dane? And then the regular heal? Ooh, that shit was OP as fuck. I like to meet the guy who balanced the old Dwarves from like patch 1.06, 1.0, and punch him in his dick because he's an idiot. But still, I'm sure it wasn't just one guy, of course. It's a team of guys. You have to question the old patches. Like, what were you thinking when you balanced this game? So I like 2.2. 2.2 is very much more balanced, and only getting more balanced as the days go by. At least we hope. I am very much looking forward to the next version of 2.2. You know, when it comes out, one magical day, whenever that day will be. But when it does, it should be pretty good. But anyway. Looks like a lot of the powers are pretty much game for Istari. I think he has all his powers, except for Worm, maybe? Something like that. Definitely getting to that point in the game where, oh shit, he's got 25 more power points. Turgon has a Balrog. Oh shit. Shit's about to go down. There he is once again. No! Oh yes, Balrog. Sick. Alright, well, let's hope Turgon uses his Balrog to his full potential. So far, not impressed because he's walking him over there instead of flying like he can. There you go. You save a hell of a lot more time when you fly. I guess he had to walk to a point where he could fly. He can't fly indefinitely, so he does have to go from a certain point. But he does want to shut down this production center here. Level 3 Men of Dale, or archery range rather. So the Men of Dale are shut down. Definitely the crucial building to get rid of. Getting rid of that is good as well. Although Muadd retaliating with a barrage, taking out majority of Turgon's army. Oh no. Oh dear. Once they actually start focusing again, he's going to die. Ah, poor Gloin. And there you go. Balrog has done his duty. Destroyed a good amount of the base of Muadd. Muadd's fortress is actually taking a beating as well. Look at that. It's below half health, and it's still taking catapult shots. Although there is the rebuild. Alright, there's the Balrog expired. Very nice. Grima just still level 1 for Grima. I don't think the other team is utilizing heroes much though, if I'm honest. Ooh. Once again, a nice little Gorgoroth Spire. Melting their faces off once again. Warg Riders being sent over to aid. Ooh, Gimli. Level 1 though. Still strong, but not nearly as strong as he can be. Ooh, down goes Gothmog. Down goes the Black Riders as well. With the help of Sharku and his Warg Riders. Very nice. Ooh. Not a good day to be an Orc Archer indeed. Or a Warg Rider for that matter. That could have been avoided. Well, it's pretty back and forth actually. No team is really able to seal the deal. It's definitely a long match, and it will continue going until someone's dead. Or until someone's rage quits. That's always an option too, I guess. Oh no. Oof. I think you got a fair chunk of the Dwarven army. Not nearly as much as we could have. Of course, that's a problem with having the ring on you as well. Just capture the ring. Why are they doing this? They pick up the ring and they just... It's giving vision to the people who are watching them. Oh no. Another big old fireball. Dwarven army is getting shit on by powers. They need to capture those signal fires desperately. The southern team being full control of both signal fires is definitely hurting. Oh, looks like Dwarves actually did have the signal fire over there. I mean, eventually the powers are going to recharge anyway, but still. There's the freezing rain from Isengard. My personal favorite weather power. I think the rain adds a lot to it, and the rain sounds are cool. It's the power I enjoy most out of Cloudbreak, Darkness, and that one. I think it's coolest, at least. Nice little catapult shot. Killed some Maxors. Hurt some other guys. Gimli is up to level 3 already. Level 9 Gloin. Or King Dane, rather. Gloin is level 6. Gloin's the one you really want to level up. Gloin has the best ability of all the dwarves. Unfortunately, he's level 6. And King Brain is level 10, but it doesn't really matter once you get past his level 7? Yeah. After 7 he doesn't get any more. Although that Beast Slayer arrow will probably one-shot a troll. Unless you use the other arrow. Ooh, a long shot going down, killing some Men of Dale. Ashty. Istari's still trying to push back here against Grim. Seems to be doing a decent job at it, even though his troops are debuffed. He's got catapults and archers. That's the thing about orc archers, though. They may not be the greatest archers, but they are numerous, and they can be given fire arrows. So they will do some damage. So definitely not a bad choice to have a lot of archers over a small amount of good archers. Because then they have to kill a lot more units to stop them from doing damage. Black Riders are out in the field once again, still level 1 though, almost level 2-ish. This is the problem you face with late game though. Everybody has a big KO power, which means when you send an army in, as we see here, Istari's sitting on Rain of Fire, and he's using Balrog right now. Actually, Istari might be in a good spot here to win, depending on what big power the other team has. Muadd sitting on his Citadel, ready to be used. He'll have Earthquake right now, it looks like. I don't know where he's going to use Earthquake. He's used it. There we go. Is Muadd going for the kill? Does he have enough to go for the kill? He summoned his Dwarven battalions in. He's summoned the Citadel. Oh, this could be interesting. I mean, Istari does have Rain of Fire. Could use. But what would it do? Would it kill this? Would it be worth killing it? I don't know, but they don't have rebuilds of any kind. There's upgraded dwarves here, level 5, and of course the dwarven heroes. I think Turgon's fort is going bye-bye. Down it goes. And there's still a Citadel in here as well. That means the powers of Turgon are now nullified as well. So they have half the amount of awesome powers to use. Things going pretty well over here though for Istari. So he might be able to beat his guy. Magrim could fall. Magrim does have the lightning strike though. He's also summoned a dragon, which has properly not done what he wanted, I have no doubt. As it tends to do. Dragon be quite finicky to use, I gotta admit. Look at Saruman. Jesus. What a boss. Oh no. Saruman is gonna die here, I think. Too many arrows. Oh, he's actually gonna get away. Holy shit. That was close. His fortress survives. Interesting, we got a Muadd kill out. A little too late though, I'm afraid. I think. That would have been a good counter to the Dwarven heroes. Assuming they weren't surrounded by Men of Dale. I mean, if they came back after that, that'd be impressive as hell. But Muadd now is probably quite safe from any attacks from Turgon, I'd imagine. Turgon using his Muadd to try and break down the Citadel. Which, as you see, is doing fairly well. But he really wants the main prize, the Dwarven heroes. You can't blame him for that. Just rebuild once again. We'll slowly dying to the Citadel's arrow towers. I'm sure the Muadd will destroy the Citadel far before that will kill it. And of course he's continuing to get Muads. Oh, he might actually die here. Is that his last building? No, there's one there. I don't know if Turgon has any more buildings. Oh, he has an orc pit over here. Cheeky little orc pit. He'll be just fine. I think if he introduced Muads into his army composition a little earlier, he might have done a little better against the Dwarven heroes, at least. They're not great against Men of Dale. That is how you counter Muadd kill effectively, is good archers in not clumped scenarios. It's spotting. Formation, that's the word I'm looking for. That'll bring down Muads pretty quickly without getting too many casualties in return. Down goes the Muadd. Upgrades definitely helps as well. Ooh, shit. I'm sorry, but if a Muadd falls on you, I'm pretty sure you're not getting up from that one. Oh my god. Look at him go. I love a good Mumik kill. So nice. Unfortunately for Turgon, that one will fall as well, leaving him with no more Mumiks. His base is pretty much emptied of everything except for a single lumber mill. And I think Turgon's basically out of the game. Is that a single orc? Yeah, it's just an orc warrior of Turgon. He has the Ring of Power though. He's enjoying the moment of power that he has before his faction is defeated. But yeah, it's basically going to be 2-on-1 from this point on, because Turgon's basically got nothing now. So that's the thing for him. But I feel like Istari, given enough time, he might have beat Magrim over here. Maybe. I mean, he's got pretty good map control all over most of the left side. It's just he's not able to finish the enemy. I think if Istari would have introduced some Mumiks into his composition. Composition, that's the word I was looking for in the beginning. I knew I was going to find it eventually. Oh my god. Yeah, Mumiks would have nullified Saruman, nullified Lurtz pretty easily. There's a couple of battalions of Meadale here. He had some crossbows, but I think if they had to focus down a Mumik, then the rest of the guys would be doing damage while they had to do that. I think it would have been a good investment to get a Mumik. At least one, try it out, you know? I don't think Istari built any Mumiks. Turgon's going in for another fort. They're not dead yet, but definitely not in a good spot by any means. Ooh, boy. And there's a nice run through from the wargs led by Sharku. And they're just going to brutalize what Istari has sent up here without mercy. Well, maybe not. Oh, there you go. Istari has quit out, leaving Turgon all his stuff. And there goes Turgon as well. Very nice. Well, what a game. A long back and forth brutal battle to the finish. Very enjoyable though. Cool match. Well played to both teams. I think they both did pretty well. And yeah, hopefully it was enjoyable to watch. And I'll see you guys in the next cast of the Rise of the Witch King Patch 2.2 version 6. See you all next time.